otherwise it wouldn't fit with all of that.
I ain't had no damn wake her up.
Don't wake her up.
Oh, context clues.
She's like, yeah, sleep.
Well,
same thing, yeah.
Now this one, contrast clues.
Contrast, just like, contrast is like comparing, right?
Right, and contrast would mean you're looking for differences as opposed to similarities.
Different clues.
Yes, that's right.
She's holding her paw out in her sleep.
COPE.
Cope.
Hi, Navi. Look at what you did to my bed. Meow. So scary. You're so scary, Navi.
And
I'll tell you some stories today that'll curl your hair. I mean, things are changing in Europe, and fascism is on the march. Anything that slows down fascism, I am happy about. And it has slowed, it didn't kill it, but it slowed its pace down. And I thought we were on a pace to have a fascistic government in France yesterday, and that didn't happen. So that's really good news. We're going to talk a little bit about ISIS in our own streets, in Chicago, all across the country. They just caught 3 guys who were supposed to be training in New England up on our border. These are Afghani soldiers. There's some really, really bad things going on. They just found weapons on a shipment of weapons with a bunch of immigrants over in Europe. They were also talking to these so-called great immigrants, and somebody finally asked for their cell phone and found pictures of beheadings and jihadi movements on their cell phones. They are not being let into Europe, but Europe is over. Europe is over as we know it. Unless we wake up now, we will be too. Let me tell you a little. They were targeting a mass that we were doing. The last thing that we were going to do together was a mass, and then the next morning we were going to get on a plane and go to Slovakia. Phone rings. I'm in the hotel. And it's my security chief, and he says, Glenn, I don't know if you should go. And I know half of the team is already on their way, but I think you guys, I just want to make you aware that they have targeted specifically now the mass that you guys are going to be at. And they're targeting with a vehicle IED, and they're going to blow everybody up, and any survivors they're going to behead. I said, hang on just a second, let me call the other team. The other team was already in Qatar, and so I called them up, and they had already been talking about it because they had gotten the warning. And we were not supposed to even
be
address
gentle
it on email to one another, because ISIS, they believe, have cracked the email in the Iraqi area. So we were not supposed to communicate with anybody in email. And I said, do you guys want to go? This is a volunteer thing. Who wants to go? Without hesitation, everybody on the team said, we're going. Even if you don't go, we're going. I said, well, you're not going then by yourself. I'm going to go as well. So we got onto our plane, and we flew. And I arrived there Sunday afternoon.
What?
And I
No,
was
you don't
supposed to
need
be
to go
there from
outside.
Sunday afternoon till Monday morning. When I arrived,
This is the alert.
at the
My
airport,
old
we got
service
off the
dog
plane,
still doing her alert.
and
No,
armored vehicles
not
pulled
outside,
up
not right now.
to put us in. So my whole team climbed
guys were
into
just
several
out.
armored SUVs.
Is the neighbor's dogs in the yard
and
again?
We made our way out of the airport as soon as we left the gate of the airport.
No, we're
Pulled
not
over to
going
the
out.
side and stopped. And what appeared to be a drug deal that somehow or another I found myself involved in was actually a rearming of everybody. They couldn't bring in their automatic weapons into the airport, and so somebody waited with another armored SUV just outside the gate.
What, now
We
you
pulled
want to go out
literally
too?
Just outside of the gate, pulled over.
You both want to go
and all
out?
of a sudden, all of these automatic weapons
All right,
came
well,
out
hold
of this
on.
one vehicle, and everybody was armed.
Navi. Navi.
Go over sideways.
Business doesn't improve.
Boop.
I'll have to start
Boop.
making a few cutbacks in the operation of my bar, beginning
Boop.
with your salary. How big of a cutback? I'd probably have to cut it back to 0.
All right, Pork. Start at the beginning.
My brother fought a desperate hand-to-hand battle with the Klingon and was forced to kill in self-defense.
You killed him.
I'm sorry. I couldn't avoid it. He was abusive. Vulgar. A typical drunken Klingon. All that was fine till he finally was guilty.
Navi. Come here, Navi.
We began to argue.
Good girl.
I pushed back. I was about to call for security to throw him out of my car. Suddenly, he put a knife on me. Avoided the first thrust. He came at me again. I hit him with a left jab. It was a furious exchange of blows. The next thing I knew, his knife was at my throat. So I twisted it out of his grasp and plunged it into his chest. I will never forget the look on his face when his life drained away. I'd rather not talk about this anymore. Hi, honey.
Hi.
Oh, what a day. Sit down. It's all right.
Navi. Come here, Navi. Good girl.
We have 3 Bavarian freighter captains, all going to use the same docking port. Someone stole a case of medical supplies from the infirmary, 2 power benders. How was school?
I closed it.
Closed the school? Why? What happened?
My last 2 Bajoran students left today. Their families relocated back to Bajor. That left Jay, Nog, and a lot of empty chairs.
What about Jake and Nog? Won't they have to?
I told them I'd be happy to tutor them from now on. 2 students are not enough to sustain a school.